to chat. Oh, wait, let me put the headphones on. Put your headphones on. Girl, put your headphones on and play your favorite song. You go to my head, let your farts down. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do today. Takes a while for this to load. Let's see, is it too loud? More of this, more of that, more time to chat.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, it'll be the
Imagine a
Indiana
world where
Pacers
the
going
Hornets
up
are
against the Charlotte
20-4.
Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now a look at the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal
Dang,
percentage.
everybody's playing better.
And it shows you how confident he's playing.
I do this every single game. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I got SAS one. Kind of like that play too. I'm gonna be on Paul George. I'm gonna guard Paul George.
Right now.
And we've got 2 teams on the court tonight, GA, who play outstanding defensive basketball.
Yeah, these teams are all about the fundamentals. And I love the energy they both have at the defensive end. That's where their focus is.
Now here's Simmons. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And this is how Hibbert gets a number of his points. I mean,
Why is it on him? He wouldn't even end up. There we go. Settings. Save that.
Just throw it up there to him. Lamb against Teague. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Jamie Lamb.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Here's Teague. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Sharp. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Hibbert with a screen on Young. Reverses. Simmons can't get it to go. Young taking his time here. Pass to Teague. Turner with a screen for Teague. Outside for George. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Lamb. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Indiana off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Outside Robinson. Turner with a screen on Grant. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Zeller grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
No good from Simmons.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Young sets a screen for Teague. Back to Young. And the drought. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Simmons. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
We hear a lot about the work Simmons is putting into his jump shot. Great to see him make use of it in the game.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
For Simmons. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. How about 37 points per, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Young finds Teague. Young against Grant. Young passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 6.
Is this going to stand there?
Shoots. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Simmons against Teague. Here's Zeller, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down.
Really?
With Zeller, you've got to get a body on him because if you don't,
Cody Zeller
he's
get
gonna
injured.
hurt you on the offensive glass.
Teague, the pass to Robinson. Lamb against Teague. Young, a screen on Lamb. It's deflected and stolen by Zeller. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Eugene Lee, and he's checked in for Zeller. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Ben Simmons, number 1.
Ben Simmons, number 1.
Charlotte leading by 9. They set the screen. Pass to E. Over George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Still without a basket in the game. Teague finds Young. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Lamb. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Lamb's got 5 now. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Robinson. Still yet to score. Outside Teague. There's the drive. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Simmons. Pacers with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Offside George. Over Simmons. The shot by George, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Hibbert with a screen on George. And Simmons slams it in.
And seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
George against Simmons. George
going,
looking
Paul?
around.
Where you going?
Pass to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Turner, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Lamb passes to Simmons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Simmons. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Over George. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, the rookie showing signs of being able to do some work inside. Simmons, boy, he has such potential.
Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2
How's that a
at
foul?
the free throw line. You know, we hear a lot, Clark, about how the middle of the season can be where guys lose focus. How do you stay sharp out there at this stage of the year?
I think it's all about incremental goals, keeping the small things in front of you, not getting too concerned about what's not in front of you. Be where your feet are. That's the important thing.
The Pacers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Ellen Ellis checked in. The rebound by Turner.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Simmons, following the score by Indiana. From the high post. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
George, no good. Hornets leading by 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work by Simmons getting into the defense there.
Yeah,
He's got
good
to
work.
be more intentional like that in the paint.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. And Simmons drops them both.
And the height Simmons possesses at the point guard spot is really unique, which makes him tough to game plan against.
Pandemic P.
Lamb against T. Pass to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. The Hornets pull it in.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's T. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Charlotte leading by 13. Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Turner. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Here's checked in for the Pacers.
Of course.
George comes in for Jeff T. And the Hornets making a change here. Simmons with it. Driving inside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league. And now proving the doubters wrong about that.
And George gets it to go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now Sessions. 8 points his last outing. Simmons, a screen on Ellis. The shot. It's all
He did all that. He didn't even make the additional shot.
Here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one.
Come on,
That one will
Intel
start
Core
off a
R7.
3-game road trip for the team. Ellis bounce pass. Here's Jefferson. That one's not going to go. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Simmons on the wing. Defended by George. And here's Sessions. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Simmons can't get it to go. Ellis against Sessions. Ellis left side. Jefferson. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Hornets leading by 4. Releases from 15. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Turner kicks to George. Screen by Jefferson. For 3. George, no good. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Robinson's checked in for Indiana. T comes in for Monte Ellis.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And Indiana making a change here. Young's checked in. Grant, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pull-up jumper. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Charlotte.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hands. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
And the Hornets call time here. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Hornets leading by 5. Here's Simmons. 12 points for him. Left side Grant from 12 feet out. And that's off the glass and in.
I like that play.
Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Man, it's nice to see Grant work his jump shot. I mean, if the defense is going to give it to him, he doesn't have any issue taking it, and he should because he's a reliable shooter.
Robinson dishes to T. Young sets a screen for T. Just 5 to shoot. And a missed layup.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Now here's Simmons. Grant on the wing. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
3 points.
And it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know their team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Young finds Robinson. Shooting foul
Come on.
as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clip it.
Roy Hibbert picks one up. Some wondered if the NBA would adjust the age requirements, Greg. Ultimately, no changes were made.
And overall, it's made the league better. Maybe down the line they can revisit the topic, but as it stands, it has been a huge success for our league.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Charlotte with it. Simmons with it. He's got 12. Pass to Grant. Wide open. That one goes in. Grant's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Robinson misses. Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, because you keep putting Cody Zeller in the game if he's clearly got a little injury sign by him. The man is injured. What's up, chat? Hope the chat y'all doing good tonight.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets.
Into the lineup for the Hornets.
Charlotte leading by 11.
Williams.
Now Simmons. Pass to Williams. Over Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And already one of Simmons' strengths, rebounding the ball and getting up a shot before the defense can react.
Teague drives in. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Why is he even playing?
Simmons the bounce pass. Here's Williams. Here's Hibbert. And it's sent back by Turner. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Here's Robinson. Williams with the block.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
The offensive rebound. That one falls.
Look at Cody Zeller. He's
And the
injured.
Hornets lead by 15.
Why is he in the
Well,
game?
we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Snatched up. Robinson passes to Turner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, this
Now to
was
see the numbers for George. He's putting up about 21 points per 6
Look at
rebounds
pandemic
and
Pete.
2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Pick by Zeller. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Simmons against Teague. Simmons can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 13. And George kicks to Teague. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
He's holding on to the ball.
That's
for
his
it.
3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, Simmons. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Of course I would win
And
this.
so it's
He's
Charlotte.
not gonna win.
They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look at Charlotte, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Let's get an update on Jeremy Grant. Dave, what's the status there?
What?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound...
What? When did he get injured? What's going on? Okay, I'm missing.
I'm good.
No, if that report is
Oh,
accurate,
this is a
he's
glitch.
going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Really?
Good.
Those drives, that ability to get to the basket are what Young can bring to an offense. I mean, there aren't a lot of ways to deal with him effectively because he drives it so well.
Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got 18 points in the game.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Pacers. 11-point game. Pass to Turner. Now
What is
Young.
the CPU doing?
Indiana moving the ball over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Teague. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. That's just sheer strength right there. Try to tie Simmons down all you want, but this guy fights hard for every
Yeah.
matchup.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Simmons against George. Shot from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Simmons. Again, the Hornets score.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Teague, the pass to
Shook his
Young.
ankles.
They get a hand on it. Outside Robinson. Pass to Young. That's a floater go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Maybe this game is glitched out. I don't see
And
what's
you look
going
at
on.
Young, and clearly he's a little undersized when he gets inside, but he knows how to create contact and use his body effectively.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Simmons looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
And
25.
Simmons using his natural strength that time, just overpowering
Probably not gonna
the
get 40
inside
this
presence.
game. I'll be getting 40 like a game.
Pass to Turner.
I guess it depends on the slide.
That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Charlotte calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at the Hornets. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Indiana, 7 games back.
Checking out Charlotte. They're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Hit by Zeller. But tried by Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 26.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
And Young kicks to Robinson. Back to Young. Rebounded by Lamb. Hornets leading by 12. Simmons inside. Defended by George. Turner with the steal. And now here's George. The fast break up. Oh my goodness. What a play.
You know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great
I'm
body
gonna save
control
that.
and bounce, and his slams at times
That's gonna go on
can
the
be
wall.
absolutely sick.
The Hornets have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Simmons against Teague. A fader. It's rebounded by Indiana. And Young, here we go. That cuts the lead to single digits. Young's got 13 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Simmons passes to Grant. Back to Simmons. Over Teague. And the Hornets miss again. Pacers trail by 8. George with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. From 11 feet away. Again, Indiana.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Indiana. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And the Hornets call time here.
Quickly take a look at some stats for Teague. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 11 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded, and the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And here is Teague. 8 points for him. Young, a screen on Lamb. Young up top. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And then on Friday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jefferson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And some changes here for the Pacers. Robinson's checked in for Jefferson. And George is subbed in for Ellis. Lamb is checked in for the Hornets. Ben Simmons comes in for Sessions. Outside, Simmons. A floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe that's freaking make a floater.
Triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And he knocks down the first one. And Simmons drops them both. Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Teague. Six on the shot clock. Young sets a screen for T. To the paint. And it's Young. That time on the assist by T. Now that's 17 points for Thaddeus Young. Here's Simmons. Outside, Lamb. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 32 points.
And the rookie, Simmons, using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Now here's Teague. Outside Robinson. Back to Teague. It's blocked.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots too.
Simmons dishes to Lamb. To take the lead. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah.
Simmons got 7 now in this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
He should have been had 2 free
A
fouls.
sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So it's the Hornets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Simmons, a screen on Robinson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming in.
Well, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with
I don't know how he got
and
into
he
it, but
wins
he's
that
injured.
battle.
2 shots. Two shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Robinson. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young.
Good.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Simmons. Takes it off the glass. Simmons got 37.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way
See,
he's
what
been
you
able
do
to
is
score
make a
basketball.
substitution
The
and you have the
Pacers
ball.
call timeout.
That way the CP has to do something so he can sub in. Anytime you make a sub, at some point, the CP is going to force the game to do like a timeout or like a foul or something.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Ian Lynn comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Williams in for Grant. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Simmons. The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young passes to Teague. Captain coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, I like the steadiness and assurance of Teague in these situations. I mean, he's a legitimate threat to score at any time in the game.
No good from Simmons. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 1. Pass to Young. And Turner kicks to Young. Outside, George. Pocket 6 from downtown. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Williams with a clean look. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Boy, he's knocking them down from deep.
Outside, George. Teague against Lamb. Teague the pass to Young. And here is Turner. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Simmons with it. Picked up by Teague. Simmons dishes to Hibbert. Hibbert with a screen on Teague. Throws it up high.
I like the decision by Simmons. Comfortable with the rock. Ben has a really good feel for his age.
Yeah, let's go. Let's digitally go.
And so it's Indiana with it. A minute 42 left to play here in the 4th. And it's in there.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Charlotte's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Teague against Simmons. Pacers with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Young. George with the ball. Young, a screen on Lamb. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Simmons with it. Robinson picks him up, and it's good. 2 points. Simmons got 39.
Hey, clearly this is where Simmons wants to be scoring
39
the ball.
and a double-double. You
As
better
close
watch
in as
out, man.
possible.
Here's Teague. And
Good.
here's the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good job accepting and embracing the contact on the way up there.
At the line for 2, Jeff Teague.
He doesn't get the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What? What is the CPU doing? Let's leave the 2 of them in there. Why is the energy so low? Why is my energy so low?
Charlotte making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Gian Leon. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Williams. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's Simmons. It drops.
And he has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should
Sure
tell him
does.
to stay in attack mode.
The Pacers call timeout. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Grant. And here's George for three. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
The Hornets call time.
I don't know what y'all standing there for.
Simmons with it. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He takes it in. It's good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Pacers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Let's see what you got. Give yourself a round of applause.
.23 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Charlotte calls timeout.
What?
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
What are you calling a timeout for?
Let's let them know how great they were and make some noise.
And no good on the second free
Oh,
throw.
of course,
So he
I'm
goes
on the
0 for 2
green.
there. Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
So it's the Hornets now.
Really?
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Young, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Charlotte calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the game.
He just wasted a timeout for no reason.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. T kicks to Turner.
You better be trying to shoot it.
It's up a 3. T can't hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Ben Simmons. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Charlotte Hornets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
One thing, Clark, these two teams have in common, they both heavily rely on three-point shooting.
And, Kevin, you know what that means for tonight. It's all about perimeter defense. Who can do a better job locking down on the perimeter and taking away the other team's ability to get open threes?
2 free throws come. Up and they call the shooting fouls.
And the coaching staff has to appreciate the aggressiveness from Porter. He'll go up against anybody.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here is Simmons. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Simmons. Over Wall. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Just a passing clinic.
Here's Washington. Outside, Wall. Now Beal. Outside, Porter. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Good D by Williams. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gortat. Back to Wall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. Right side, Williams. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gortat, the pass to Beal. Here is Porter. Pass to Wall, and he drives in, and Wall with the slam.
Turned on the Jets and then flew in for the landing.
The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons against Wall. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Wall. He had 15 points last outing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Porter pulls it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Morris outside. Back to Porter. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Wall.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Washington. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And the Hornets, They've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Now here's Simmons. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Driving in, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Washington trailing. Beal taking his time here. Morris right side. Back to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Simmons. Gortat with the defensive effort.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Williams sets a screen for Simmons.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Wall. Williams with the steal. Ball going up court. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Well, we're right around the midway point, Clark, of the regular season. Can a team change their identity at this point?
I think it's possible, but it's not probable, unless you make some kind of a monster trade. You know, the DNA of your squad and its makeup, you do that during training camp. So I think during the season, that's a hard thing to switch.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Charlotte in the lead. Simmons with it. 8 points for him. Over the Wall. Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Porter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Wall following the score by Charlotte. Pass to Beal. Wall a screen on Lamb. Beal the pass to Wall. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Wizards, Wall. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bellinelli's checked in. And so Wall nails both of them. Charlotte calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at the Hornets, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Wizards, 7 games back.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's E. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Simmons against Wall. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In second, the Hornets.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Charlotte trailing, and here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. And that one is good from E. E's got 5.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Lamb against Beal. To the inside. Here's Wall, and Hibbert with the block.
He's really a tough guy to shoot over. Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air just.
So for the Wizards, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Burke in for Beal. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Aldridge is checked in. Kaminsky comes in for Gian Liam. Williams is checked in for Lamb. And Simmons subbed in for Sessions. Mahinmi, a screen on Bellinelli. And it's Wall in the corner. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday and then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And that game against the Pacers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now here's Simmons. Burke covering. And Simmons kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wizards trail by 13. Wall dishes to Gortat. Wall against Simmons. Spins. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wall's got 13.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Here's Simmons. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Back to Burke. Pass to Mahinmi. Over Kaminsky, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The drive by Simmons.
I like the decision by Simmons. Comfortable with the rock. Ben has a really good feel for his age.
Now here's Burke. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Gortat with a screen on Bellinelli. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. And here is Simmons. 10 points for him. Pass to Williams. Gortat with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oubre passes to Gortat. Mahimi, a screen on Bellinelli. Here's Burke. And count it from 19 feet away. Burke's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Aldridge. And here is Kaminsky. They set the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, it feels like every year we're seeing new three-point records. Why is that?
We've had a rise in analytic-driven front offices, and the numbers have told them for years teams should take more threes, less mid-range jumpers, so teams are being built to fire threes. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Markieff Morris is checked in for Mahimi. Porter comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Burke. Kaminsky kicks to Simmons. Pass to Wood. Now Kaminsky wants to get it to Simmons and does. Over Wall. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simmons got 12 in the game.
We hear a lot about the work Simmons is putting into his jump shot. Great to see him make use of it in the game.
Morris against Kaminsky. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Morris.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And they double up Simmons. Over Wall. That one bounces around and comes back out.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Wood against Gortat. Over Wood. Gortat misses. Hornets leading by 10. Wood kicks to Simmons. Over Morris. Simmons missing again.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. Just an incredible month of basketball. How about 37 points per, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
No good on the free throw.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing.
And we finished one half of basketball. Hornets lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
49.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against Detroit, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Charlotte leading by 8.
Substitution on the court.
The drive by Simmons.
Scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
6th in three-point field goal percentage, and they're top 10 in free throw shooting. Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And with their field goal percentage as high as it is, it tells you about their patience, Greg, as a team, working the ball around as long as it takes to find the best shot possible. Charlotte making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. Fader on the way. A nice shot by Simmons. And it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Beal with a screen for Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Washington making a change here. Oubre is checked in. Simmons looking it over. Over Wall. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Washington making a change here. Burks is checked in. So it's the Wizards now. Beal the pass to Burke. And stolen by Simmons. Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Simmons. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 4 rebounds in this game. Burke with it. Simmons is there. All alone. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Burke.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Here's Simmons. A beautiful reverse layup. 18 points for him.
Hey, clearly this is where Simmons wants to be scoring the ball. As close in as possible.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Burke with it. Simmons is there. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Outside, Simmons. Back to Kaminsky. The three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
3 points.
And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 10 points.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Hibbert kicks to Kaminsky. Now here's Simmons. Burke covering. Fires from 18. Rebound, Washington. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's only a 5-point Charlotte lead. Now Simmons, 18 points for him. It's Bellinelli atop the key. Shoots over Beal. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There's Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for Morris. The Hornets also with a sub. Christian Woods checked in for Williams. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Burke. Pass to Oubre. Beal with it. Fires from the wing. Green for 2 points. 16 points for him.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Simmons dishes to Kaminsky. Bellinelli passes to Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Beal. Shoots from the elbow. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Burke kicks to Beal. Oubre, a screen on Bellinelli. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Simmons with it. Now Smith defending. There's the lob to the hoop.
Really good work in the pick and roll. Caught the defense leaning and then made them pay.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Oubre against Wood. Oubre passes to Burke. Smith sets the pick for Burke. From the line, again the Wizards score.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Simmons, 18 points for him. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Simmons got 20 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Shot from free throw range. And that one is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hornets ahead. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Smith on the wing. Stolen away. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Wood. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Roberts is checked in for Satoransky. Simmons on the wing. Burke covering the 17-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A walking triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And the first one at the line is good. Daniel House is checked in for Washington. The Hornets also with a sub. Hawes is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Kelly Oubre.
Free throw, good. Oubre. Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Simmons. Over Wall. And that one's good. Simmons got 23.
Man, the rookie showing signs of being able to do some work inside. Simmons, boy, he has such potential.
Mahinmi, a screen on Lamb to the middle. And Aldridge sends it back. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. And that one drops. And now it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
And the rookie, Simmons, using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Smith finds Wall. Mahinmi, a screen on Simmons. It's tipped. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And that's going to be a travel.
They've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
So for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Smith. Porter comes in for Oubre, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Burke. The Hornets also with a sub. Hibbert's checked in. Lamb against Beal. Pass to Wall. Looking to end the run. The shot's good. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The hook. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got 7 points for the quarter. Wizards trail by 10. All with it. Mahinmi with the screen for Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Beal's got 21 in the game.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch and shoot opportunities.
Hibbert with a screen on Wall. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
Here's Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to E. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to E. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's a good screen. And Simmons kicks to E. And it's the Hornets another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Morris is checked in for Ian Mahinmi.
Markieff Morris.
And here is Morris. Wall finds Beal. Wall a screen on Lamb. Morris outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal with the steal. Porter against Lamb. And Porter, here we go. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Hornets leading by 13. Now Simmons. Hibbert with a screen on Wall. And a wide open look for Lamb. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Simmons against Wall. Morris with a screen on Simmons. It's Wall with the drop. And Hibbert with the block. Simmons left side. The shot by E, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16. Outside, Wall. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Washington.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Simmons. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Wall against Simmons. Wall dishes to Morris. 5 on the clock, and a wide open look for Porter. Connects from three-point range.
You need shooters to win in this league. That's a given. And Porter certainly can provide that floor spacing for you.
The Hornets call time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And a wide open look for Simmons. They get it back. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. Wizards trail by 13. And that one's good by Gortat.
And this is where Gortat does so much of his damage. A towering 7-footer with a sweet touch.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Gortat finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Roy Hibbert, shooting one.
And that one falls for Hibbert. Timeout, Wizards.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So it's the Wizards now. A 12-point game. Pass to Porter. Hornets with the rebound. Hibbert's got 7 rebounds in the game. The three from Simmons. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Ball against Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so he makes both from the line. Charlotte's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Ben Simmons.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Outside, Wall. Inside, here's Gortat. Out to Morris. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the height Simmons possesses at the point guard spot is really unique, which makes him tough to game plan against.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
On the wing, Porter. Over E. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alt, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ben Simmons.